What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Don Jeff. As you know, you always come with the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here again with another episode, but today's episode is going to be about canone di locazione. Maybe let's say it's a bonus for Affitto. Maybe you've heard videos going viral about Western Union giving bonus, and it is not true. But I'm going to tell you there's something like this. You can still request for bonus, or maybe you can still request for comune to help you pay your house rent if you cannot afford it. So we are going to talk about it. I'm going to show you how to go about this. But first of all, shout outs to all my subscribers. You know, you have been part of this journey so far, so good, and we are still pushing it. We make sure that we make things so easy. The other time I still apologize. I wanted to come live, but you know, unfortunately I couldn't come, and I think maybe on Saturday, if everything goes on well, I'll still come live and we'll talk, we'll have questions and answers, and we'll still do it. So let's get to the main reason why we are here. Today we are going to talk about the bonus of Affitto. Maybe if you cannot afford to pay your house rent, what you have to do. And also those of you doing video, giving people fake information that are not good for people to know. You know, one thing these vloggers or maybe these YouTubers must understand, it is not about the money you people are going to earn. You know, it is not about that. It is not the views that you are going to have. If you, I keep on saying, if you have only 5 people or maybe 2 people, make sure that you give them the right information. Exercise patient. Why rush? Exercise patient. They said, good name is better than riches. Okay, good name is better than riches. So give them the right information. And we will force you people to give out the right information. If you come with fake information, we will make sure that we will come and tell the people that it is fake. And people will realize that you don't give them the right information. So exercise patient before you come out with a video. We just want all of us to be able to have good information from each other. If you give that information, I will know, okay, he's giving good information. Let me also learn something from it. But if you keep on giving us fake information, how are we going to learn from that? This is the problem. This is what we are talking about. So today we are not going to talk about that. Don't go to any Western Union and go and request for any modulo. Don't go to any post and go and request for any modulo. This is a scam, and Western Union has put like red flag on those kind of things. So you must be careful. Don't even waste your time. But let me show you how you can do this to have bonus from the comune and pay your house rent. They will help you pay your house rent. But this thing is not for everybody, though it's for majority of the people. It's not for everybody, and it is not. Hear me here. Just be careful over here. Not all comune are going to do this. It's going to depend on maybe comune by comune. Some comune will do it, some comune will not do it. And this bundle has been there for a very long time. There are so many people that they cannot apply, especially family, that they cannot pay for the house rent, and the comune are helping them paying for the house rent. It has been there for long. And this COVID-19, there are certain kind of comune they've decided that they will still help people to pay their house rent. So I'm going to show you how to go about it. And if you want, you can check your comune on your comune site to get more information, whether your comune is still doing it or your comune is not doing it. And this thing started from 23rd, I think the information came out, and some comune will start from now onwards to I think on the 18th of next month. So you have time to do more research, or maybe ask comune, or maybe go to the comune if they open and ask them, or maybe check their website and see if they put anything. You can just type in bonus Affitto, or maybe canone di locazione 2020, or maybe you just add the month. When you are checking, you must also look at the date, because it's supposed to be somewhere from 3rd or maybe from yesterday. This thing goes to those who are having lavoro autonomo. If you're having contract indeterminato, or if you are having if you are in casa integrazione that you are not working anymore, you can still also request for this thing. It's for everybody, but you must have your salary shouldn't have to be more than a certain amount, you know, a year. Your annual salary shouldn't be more than a certain amount. You know, you have a limit that you have to do, and your house rent shouldn't be even more than I think 700 euros. It's going to depend by comune. Every comune have its own process and how they do work. So everything is going to depend on you and your comune. So let's get to the main, or maybe how to go about and request for this money. First of all, for you to be able to request for this money, you need to have certain kind of requisite, like you need to have a certain kind of you need to fall into a certain kind of category before you can apply for this bonus. First, you need to be a family member. Even I don't care whether, I don't know whether if you are a single person you can still apply for it, but mostly they do help family members a lot. But it's going to depend on your commune. I can't say it, I don't know anything about it. It's going to depend on the commune, so you can ask the commune. And if this is what you have to do. First, you have to have residents where you are going to apply for it. You know, when you are in a community, there are people who have been resident, but in this process, you must also be the holder of the contract of the house. So if you are having a resident hospitality, you can't apply for this money because the holder of the contract must apply for this money, not all of you guys. Okay, so that's why I tell you it's not for everybody. Third, you must have a minimum less than, you know, your annual salary shouldn't be higher than 28,000, I think 680 something. Your annual salary shouldn't be more than that. So if you are having somewhere around, I think 1,500, let's calculate 1,500 times 12, how much is it? Make a no do bombo 1,500. I think 1,500. If you do your calculation, if you are earning 1,000, 2,000, you must do your calculation and see 1,500 times 12. How much are you going to get? Or maybe if you are having 2,000 times 12, how much are you going? 1,008. So you can also do your calculation. But for you to even have this information very well, for you to understand this thing very well and know how much you earn annually, they will even ask you to go and do model essay. So your model essay shouldn't be more than 28,684. So for you to do model essay, you have to go to post office and do it. Maybe your bank, and there are so many ways to do it. But for me, when I did my model essay, I went to post office and I just asked them I want to do model essay. They will just print out information on your bank bank statement. I don't know whether it's the same thing like bank statement. I did not check it, but they call it model essay. So you just have to go to post office and go and do this thing. And when you do this thing, it will show you how you earn, and also your Redditor. You know, you have it on your Redditor, or maybe your code will let you know how much you worth it at the end of the year. But they will ask you to go and do model essay. That is the most important thing. And one thing you must also understand, that you shouldn't be among those who already have some kind of help from somebody. Like if you already have some sources that they do help you every month, maybe you have a family and they have been paying the family and they have been helping you, you don't have to go there because they are already helping you and they are not going to give you this money. So far I've checked my commune and they did not post anything like this, and I checked like Roma, Cremone, Pisa, and there are certain kind of commune that they are giving it out. So you have to communicate with your commune. Don't rely much on what I tell you, because if I tell you this thing, I'm telling you based on what I know. So check your commune websites. If they are giving it out, then you can also apply for it. But if your commune are not giving it out, that means you have to still wait. Maybe some lucky will come again. And the bonus, those of you who requested for 600 euro last month, I think they are still giving out, so they postponed it. You can still request for the 6 months again, another 600. I think now they say even 800. So you can also request for the 800 again. So those of you who did it for autonomo, badante, babysitting and stuff like that, and those of you who are doing agriculture, who did agriculture last year and you had the money you have the opportunity to collect the 600, you can still apply for it. For this time around, it's not hard. You don't have to go through all the process again. I think you just have to call the person who did it for you and they'll just click it, and that's all. And it's among the new law that the government came out with it. Don't hear people saying Western Union is giving money. Is totally fake. Western Union is not giving out money or maybe helping people to pay their Affitto as people were claiming. Something like this is there. We will come out and talk about it, but there is nothing like this. And okay, we are still waiting. If we see something, we will definitely know. And also, if you know how to go about this canone di locazione, the bando, and you are watching my video, please kindly comment down below and let us know how you go about it and did your own, and we will also follow it and help each other. You know, this is what is it, and how to get this bonus to help yourself or maybe help your family. Especially this goes to those who are family, who have wives, kids, and they cannot afford to pay their house rent. So kindly just go to any nearby commune or maybe anybody who know how to do this thing and ask the person to help you, or maybe check your commune website. I hope you learned something from it. I hope people will also benefit from it. And this is what we do, and we always do this to help all of you. God be with you, God bless you, and thank you for having time and watching my video. Don't forget to do or subscribe and be part of the family. When we post a video, you have it on time. The notification bell is very important, because that is what is going to notify you when I post a video or when I come online. And because I will start coming online and be asking questions, and I'll be answering those questions. Anything that I know, if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. You have to see a lawyer for that. And you know how it is. This is your boy Black. I'm out.